Polling shows President Biden's approval rating at its highest point in a year.
In the latest CBS News YouGov survey, 48% of Americans say they approve of the president's job performance compared to 52% who disapprove.
I just have to stop right here for a
second.
I keep hearing, there are so many articles that are written. Keep that up. Just keep that up. There are so many articles that are written every day by lazy people who talk about how Democrats are running away from Joe Biden because of his historically low approval ratings. Keep this up. It's the same type of lazy reporters that used to always say, well, of course, Donald Trump's economy is stronger than anybody else's economy ever, when actually, even before the pandemic, his economy was growing like the seventh fastest of like the last 7 to 10 presidents. Joe Biden's approval ratings have been low. They've been in the 30s. But again, you're reading one election story after another, one Trumpist media outlet after another talking about Joe Biden's low approval ratings. This is one poll. This is CBS YouGov poll. We showed another yesterday that had him at 46%, his highest in a year. And so, I think his average is around 42, 43%, which historically compares fairly well compared to others at this stage of their presidency. But Mike Barnicle, the laziness is just, and that's why I wanted to keep this up for a second. The laziness of reporters who say, candidates don't want Biden because he has low polling. He has historically low polling. It's really not true.
Well, the presidency of Joseph R. Biden has been incredibly successful when you look at it bit by bit, piece by piece, passed legislation. And the fact that he's at 48%, that's higher than Donald Trump was at the height of his presidency, I think, to my memory. And Eddie, it's incredible, as to Joe's point, that no matter what happens in this presidency, no matter what is passed, the focus seems to be on poll numbers rather than legislation that has actually improved the lives of many Americans.
Right. And that's the current that he has to swim against. And this perception that he's not popular, this perception that he's not being effective. And part of the work that the Democratic Party has to do is to kind of figure out a way, might be too late at this point, but a narrative to break through that. I don't know what the content of it will be, but you got to tell the truth about what you've done and see what happens from there.